Oh my god, I feel you so good this time. In May this year, it was the first time in my life I came to Paris. Surprise! I was living in England for about 10 years and I never made it to the capital of France. Unbelievable. Anyway, for those of you who are like me, planning to visit France for the first time, let me give you some advice.
You want some advice?
To avoid those awkward situations and mistakes every tourist tends to make when they come to Paris or to France in general for the first time, let's dive in. First, when is the best time to come to Paris? May, June, absolutely amazing. This is coming from my own experience, as you can guess. I came to Paris in May and the weather was absolutely fantastic. It's not too cold already, but it's not yet excruciatingly hot. I would describe it as a perfect weather for walks, jogs, sitting on the terraces and the cafes and restaurants. I was told that in August it might be excruciatingly hot, like plus 40 degrees Celsius and even higher.
But in Paris?
I've never been to Paris myself in August, but challenge is accepted.
Challenge accepted.
I don't think anything can surprise me after spending August in Rome last year. So this year, in August, I'm going to be in Paris and I'm gonna share all my emotions with you guys. Not to miss it out, please subscribe to this channel. I will be so happy to have you here. Also, the days are so long in Paris. The sunrise in Paris this time of the year is about 10 to 6 in the morning and it stays daylight until 10 p.m. Perfect time for taking long walks, taking lots of pictures and making cool videos. But I have to warn you, nighttime in Paris, it might get really cold. When I came to Paris in May, I was absolutely shocked. Daytime, it was about plus 25 degrees. And your t-shirt is pretty much the only thing you need. But the same day, when you go for dinner at about 8 or 9 p.m., the temperature is dropping dramatically. So bring not just that jumper of yours, but also a light jacket. It might be really handy with such a changeable weather. Number 2, learn some French. If in Scandinavia, you can get away with speaking English only and not talking to strangers at all, in France, it's not gonna work. Every time you entering the lift in your hotel, going to the bakery, to the cafe, or even to the supermarket, you will have to say bonjour, merci, s'il vous plaît, au revoir.
Bonjour.
Merci.
S'il vous plaît.
Au revoir. Several times a day. So make sure that you will learn some basic words in French to appear as a well-mannered person. So if you're also planning to live in Paris, those few polite words not gonna be enough. When I just came to Paris, I decided to go to the salon and do my manicure. The salon is located in the very heart of Paris in a lovely area, Passy. To make sure that my appointment here in Paris goes well, I had to use this terrible but the only available for me technique, Google Translate.
Oh.
Yes, I had to type in English in a Google Translate app and translate it into French and make my phone to do the talk for me.
Puis-je avoir la couleur nude aujourd'hui, s'il vous plaît? Et une manucure classique?
Crazy, I know. So you better learn French if you're planning to move to this country, even temporary. Number 3, how to pay in Paris. Currency in France is euro and I'm paying everywhere with my Revolut card. As my main account is in British pounds and I don't really want to waste my money by paying all these hidden commissions for international transactions in different currencies. Always, so my Revolut is always with me. It was with me all the time when I was living in Norway, it was with me in Hong Kong, in Moscow, in Turkey. Never let me down. Love it, use it. I was also told that some small shops here in France don't accept credit cards when your purchase is below a certain amount. I don't know for sure, as for 1 month of me living in Paris, I never had anything like this. Every single shop I went accepted credit cards. Guys, if you know how it works and what's that minimum amount you can pay in a corner shop with your credit card, please let me know in the comments down below. I would truly appreciate this piece of information. Number 4, traditional French dinner. No guys, it's not a glass of red wine and a cigarette. Please don't be silly and stop watching Emily in Paris.
Why?
You know that France is one of the world's capitals of food and has the richest cuisine in the world. And the French city Lyon has been named the gastronomic capital of the world since 1935. Crazy, isn't it? So, traditional French dinner then. It's quite similar to traditional Italian dinner with pretty much the same amount of food and the number of courses you're going to consume and the amount of time you will spend around dinner table. Traditional French dinner is usually starts with an appetizer or a light starter. It can be escargot or melon or porto when it's summertime, or something a little bit heavier when it's wintertime, like French onion soup. The variety of those starters is endless, and it will also depend not just on the season of the year, but also on the region where your host or hostess is from. This starter will be also accompanied with a drink like kir or pastis, which I still have to try, by the way. And then a salad or another light starter will be served. Yes, it's typical in France to have more than one starter. Then we have main dish. For the main dish, it can be some fish or meat accompanied by seasonal vegetables and classic, delicious French homemade dressings and sauces. Oh, not to forget about the wine. Since France is a globally famous producer of wine, wine will be also served with the dishes. No beer, no fizzy drinks, no sodas or any other Coke, please. It's usually wine and water. If it's a dinner party with a sufficient number of guests, a different bottle of wine will be served with every course. As my French friends said a couple of times to me, dinner without wine is a sad dinner. You think that's it after the main dish? You wish. And here it comes, you never guess, cheese plate. Exactly, after the main portion of the meal comes cheese. Yes, you heard me right. Cheese comes after the meal, not as a starter. And then we have, yes, finally, the dessert. Dessert in France can be something like strawberry mousse or small cake or pastry, but it's never a huge slice. Don't worry. After all this eating, it's time for digestive, the digestive drink. While aperitifs are designed to wake up your appetite and leave you wanting more food, digestives are richer with high alcohol content to smooth and relax. And finally, to finish the dinner or top it all off, we need some coffee. At that point, I started feeling like I'm back to Italy, having espresso at 11 p.m. Same thing as in Italy, it's going to be a small espresso cup, not American-style coffee mug. How to survive this traditional French dinner? Well, I had green salad all the day before the dinner and the whole day after it. Thank you so much, Frédéric. I would never survive in your first country without your vital advice. Merci beaucoup. Number 5. Eating etiquette in France. If you are watching my previous videos, you know that before I came to France, I was getting some practice while living in Italy. Italians appreciate eating etiquette a lot, but I have to tell you something. French brought everything into completely different level. First, no hands, which is absolutely fascinating. Even the pizza, invented by Italians, the Italians eat pizza with their hands. French would never do this, at least in public. Even pizza will be eaten with a fork and knife. So, never speak with your mouth full. God forbid, a French person will never forgive or forget. When you eat, you chew a food with your mouth shut. Please don't start talking with anything still in your mouth. Oh God, no one wants to see it. Swallow your food, wipe your lips, take a sip of water and then talk to me. There are so many more rules, but those two are vital. Basic rules, I would say. Number 6, the dress code. The main advice, keep it classy. I would even advise you to watch Frédéric's channel. Actually, she saved my life without even knowing it. I have no idea how I would survive in Paris without her advice. Best channel about French style. For your clothing, my advice here would be to keep it simple. The main colors to choose from: black, white, beige and stripes. For the stripes, please keep it black and white. Don't go crazy here. Big no-nos, especially in Paris. Flip-flops. Yes, I keep mentioning it in every my never do in Italy video, and now I'm going to say the same about France. Leave your flip-flops for the seaside. Then the riverbank and the fontaines don't count. Can you smell the sea? No? Then don't wear your flip-flops. Go for simple nice sandals or cute summer trainers. It will work in any fashion capital in the world. Leggings. Oh, merci beaucoup, Frédéric. One more time.
Merci beaucoup.
Ladies, please don't. On the occasion, you can wear your leggings in Paris when you really go to exercise. Jogging, running, doing some yoga in the park. Feel free to wear your beloved leggings. Going to the cafe for brunch or just going to the supermarket. Please choose something different. A pair of jeans, slacks, or any other comfortable trousers. Mini shirts, mini skirts in Paris. Shall I really comment here? Just please avoid those two. It's not classy to show too much of your booty. We are ladies. Let's be classy, especially in Paris. Number 7, your makeup and nails. Keep it simple. You don't need those long acrylic nails decorated with crystals, even those super bright colors. Please, no. At least don't do this while you are in Paris. Go for a nude color instead, or classic red or dark brown. A few words about pedicure. You will need it. Look at the French ladies. They always have their manicure and pedicure perfectly done. You forgot about pedicure? no problem. Those cute little summer trainers will definitely help. Number 8, manners and greetings. When you enter a bakery, little stores, cafe, restaurant, the first thing you have to say is bonjour or bonsoir, depending on the time of the day. When we are leaving those places, we need to say merci, au revoir. Be nice to people and they will be nice to you too. Number 9, don't speak or laugh too loud. I know in some cultures it's absolutely fine to speak loud in public. I'm guilty as hell here. Don't need to put my volume down when I'm in Britain or in Italy, but in France it's a different story. When you go to the restaurant here for the first time, you will be surprised how quiet French people are. They still talk to each other and talk a lot, but they never raise their voices. It's considered to be rude here, and what's even worse, vulgar. Actually, when I moved to Paris, I started controlling myself a lot in this case. And you know what? I find it so feminine, not just classic. So I will definitely take this new habit with me to other countries. If people are not ready to listen to me when I speak quiet, well, they don't want to listen to me at all. So now I'll rather stop talking than start screaming. Number 10. Remember, some places will be closed on Sunday. While I was living in Paris for a month, I noticed 2 types of closures. Correct me if I'm wrong. From about 12 afternoon to 2:30 p.m, lots of shops will be closed for an afternoon break, which reminds me riposo in Italy or siesta in Spain. Seems like there is a similar tradition here in France when lots of businesses and also some lovely French shops will be closed in the middle of the day. On Sunday, lots of businesses and also all small shops in France will be closed. However, the restaurants and some other attractions like museums might stay open, as well as some supermarkets that will be open on Sunday. I'm referring to this Monoprix, which is nearby my Paris apartment, bonus section or number 11. Of course, I could never let you go without giving you some extra information about visiting Paris for the first time. Must-have items when you go to Paris. First, mind your clothes and its condition. The iron and the ironing board you will probably have in your hotel, but I would also advise you to take a clothes roller with you. It doesn't take too much space in your luggage, but especially if you're planning to wear black clothes, it will definitely save your life and your reputation. Comfortable shoes, extremely important. Sandals for summer and comfortable trainers or flat boots for any other season. Paris is huge, and if you don't want to spend fortune and a lot of your time in a taxi, make sure that your shoes are super comfortable. What else you need to have to feel like a fashion icon? Shoulder bag. You can even choose an interesting color. It's not too interesting. We are classy, you remember? Don't forget about backpacks, please. We are in Paris. Leave those backpacks for the hikes in Norway. Add an elegant scarf, oversized sunglasses, and you will look so elegant and chic. The exact way you want to look in the world's fashion capital. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this one too. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you going to adjust your style when you're going to Paris or to France in general for the first time? Please let me know in the comments down below what you think. Stay safe, be happy, and as our tradition goes, I will see you next week, hopefully from France again. Love you so much, guys. Love you lots. Bye for now. Au revoir.